Hi guys, this is Mukta here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you my new project, which is again a baby girl album, and it is very similar to the one that I made last time. That is, if you guys saw the video last time, but I made a few changes in this one because I learned a lot from the last one that I made. So I wanted to show you. The layout is almost same, but I did a few little changes which I think made a lot of difference in the album. So I would like to take you through this, but before that let me put all the decoration aside, which I just keep for you for the album to look pretty. So just hold on a second, let me pause this and take that all out. Okay, I'm back. So let me take you through this album. This is again a chunky album. I like to make chunky ones because I think they take in a lot of more pictures. So this is a really chunky one, and it is almost the same size as the last one. This is 4 and 3/4 of an inch on the spine, and on the front and back cover it is 8 inch. The pages inside are 7.5 inches, and there are 5 pages in here, but they are really interactive ones, and you can put in as good as 100 pictures, 60 if I consider just the mats on the single side and other pages. But if you put more, I think it will go above 100, but in assorted sizes. I am not saying it will take all 4x6 or 4x4, it will be assorted. So let me turn this quickly for you to show you the spine. I like to do such spines with ribbons and lot of charms and lot of things. So this one has a rocking horse, a pram, a hanger, a little baby dress, and there is a little mirror here and a butterfly here, and I think yeah, and a bib. So that is the spine. If you see, I have just sewed a ribbon through it, and I've used two laces, one which is inside, and there are two pieces which are holding this part of the ribbon. And this is the back of the album. I just have covered it with some cute pattern paper from the same collection. I have used Papricious, it's a girl. I love the paper pack. I think this is like, I don't know how many albums I've made using this same paper pack. And still, every time I use it, I have something new that I can do with this paper pack. There are so many colors that you can team it up with. Last time when I didn't use a lot of purples and violets. But this time I made sure that I added a little bit of violets and purples to bring out that color in the paper. This is the top view of my album, and let me show you the front view. Okay, this is the front. I have used a ribbon to hold it. The ribbon is again the same idea that I did last time. I did use two ribbons and then I stuck them together with a third one. So this is how I made this huge chunky ribbon. So let's see on the front. I have used MDF cutouts. This is a cradle and this is baby girl. Both are MDF, and I have just added colors to it. I have used Color Splash by Itsy Bitsy and little Memento dye inks to bring out that colors, and I have coated it with, actually I did clear heat embossing this time. Last time I didn't do that, so that was my mistake, and I corrected it this time. I did clear heat embossing, and then I added little twinklets and sparkle dust using some glossy accents. These are assorted flowers. Some are from Itsy Bitsy, some are from Crafters Corner, some are local finds, some I've bought in D-Stash, some I have bought long time ago, I don't even remember. But these little lilies I particularly remember I have bought it from the craft shop, and these poppies are from the Crafters Corner. I think these roses are also from Crafters Corner, and these ones are from Itsy Bitsy. I remember them clearly. There's one here also. So to make the cover, what I did was I first of all use handmade paper to cover my albums. I love them, and these are from Itsy Bitsy. I cover my entire album with handmade paper. I did a little stenciling. The stencil is again from Itsy Bitsy. I made my texture paste, and I did a little stenciling, and I added a tint of pink in that to bring out the pink in the center. So I matched that with that, and then I arranged all the flower and the embellishments, and I did 3 little cutouts. This is again from Papricious. This is a paper on which your ribbons and trims come, and I like it, and I used it last time as well, and I'm using it again. And this is a mudra stamp, welcome, and I think that just teams up with everything. I don't need to add anything more to that. There are pearls and other little bling and sequins that I did. So let me take you through a quick close by glance. There are a few raisin flowers and pearls. I told you, sugar pollens and pearl strings. I added all those things. So that is about the cover. Now let's get inside. I'm sure you guys must be excited to see the inside of this album. Okay, so here we go on the inside. So this is what it looks on the inside, and as my trademark, I have again did 12 chunky tags for these as well. But for the last album, those tags were inside a tag box in a separate tag box, but this time I have added them inside, and I made space to add those. So they are inside here. These are Sizzix cut butterflies, and I really like how they look. The tags will all be similar to this. I have added 3 pieces of doilies. Last time I just did 1 piece, so I tripled them up this time, so triple the fun. And these are little banners that I cut from scraps. I like to use my scraps. I hold all my scraps. I never throw anything out. So these tags are actually made with these numbers, which are from Itsy Bitsy. I don't know, they are not in stock anymore, but I bought a lot of them. So luckily I have a lot of numbers to go for a long time. Then there's a footprint charm. All the ribbons that you see in the entire album are from Itsy Bitsy. They have an awesome collection of ribbons, and they have a current sale going on. But trust me, I bought again a lot of ribbons, though there were more things, but no, I just had to get ribbons. I got more ribbons. These flowers are also from Itsy Bitsy, so all the tags are almost the same. They have weight, height, food and achievements for every month of the baby. The only difference will be the numbers and charms. Rest all will be same, so I'm keeping it here. This is the first page, and it opens up like this, and there's 2 more pages inside. This one is a tag which I attached to the page, and you can put a little photo here. All the butterflies are also from Itsy Bitsy. I like to use butterflies, doilies, ribbons, and make it really shabby and girly. That's my style, so I always do that. All the photo mats are put with papers on one side, and I have distressed everything, each and every paper that I have used with abandoned, I think it's not abandoned coral, it's worn lipstick distressing, and I really like how it brings out the color of this pattern paper, and I like to use that. So I just did a little paper, and then I was so happy I did everything. So this is about me. This is something I did on my computer. Last time also I did the same thing. It has height and date of birth and other information that you want to put for your baby. And there are 2 mats here. Then this flips open again. A few die cuts that I have bought are from Kaiser Craft. I think the paper is called Little Bundle of Joy. And a few die cuts are from, I think it is Mambi. No, it is Imaginis or something. I'm not very sure about it. I listed down and you can read through that. All these big ones are from them, Sweet Baby and other things. I really liked it, and it matched my paper and my whatever plain cardstock I was using, so I bought that one from Craft Shop. This is Spellbinders die. I used Spellbinders die a few places, and I did cut out a little pieces of paper. So here I added a little glossy accent and a little sparkle. I don't know if it catches. Yes, it does. So I did add the same thing to the balloon as well. I like doing that. And all the things that you can see have got these beautiful googly eyes. I added to everything, like the babies and animals and whatever things I've used in this album. This is again a pocket, and this time I added a few little envelopes. I made 2 envelopes. Now these envelopes have tags of Happy Diwali and Ganesh Utsav and everything. I thought it is better if the parent adds it, or the person who's buying my album adds it, because then he has an option of putting tags on whatever photo mat he's comfortable with, rather than if I glue it on and he has a bigger picture, then that's a problem. So that's why I did these cute little envelopes, and once it's empty you can put little things from your baby's memory collection. You can add little things, so that is multi-purpose. This is the second month. Again, the second tag. This one has a little bib, and at the back a little cute butterfly. So that's my second month. And if you notice, it's all sparkly. Last time I did use Twinkle's Diamond Dust, but this time I switched it to Sparkle Dust, because Diamond Dust on the inside, it ruins the album pages and photos get pricked upon. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to harm any photos. So that's why I switched to a more softer one, because these will come inside the album, unlike the last one which were not inside the album. So this is the second month. I added little trims everywhere. This is baby. These things are open and you can add a picture behind it. Look at the cute giraffe. This was there last time also, and I added one this time also. I couldn't stop myself. These stickers are all from Itsy Bitsy, and these are the die cuts from Kaiser Craft. And there are 3 more mats in here. There are of 3 different sizes, 5 by 7 and 4 by 6. You can add a 4 by 6 picture. 5x7 picture and a 4x4 picture. So these are all quarter-inch bigger in size than the actual picture size. These are 2 photo places here as well, and a little kangaroo. I just like doing that. I better change the page. And then there are 3 picture mats, which pocket pages inside this album. They are 6x7 so I made it 6 so that you get a space to put 5x7 picture here easily, and then leave a little space up and on the side. So one side is plain and one side is added with paper. This is the 3rd month. This one opens up again like this, and beautiful lace, a heart at the back, and there's a pram this time. I made a little pocket to fit in here. This is, all the pages mostly are magnetic, few of them are tied by ribbon. This is again open so that you can slide in a picture behind this on the mat. Actually this paper does not need a lot of embellishments, but yet I did add because I am me, and I couldn't control myself. I go crazy when I see stickers and all. I just have to add them. So it was very difficult. It took me a lot of time, not to make the album, but to figure out where I can add what stickers. I just couldn't give up. There's a little dress, and this is the 4th month, and a bunny and an elephant. So bonus 2 stickers. So this opens up, and I really went crazy with this. The purple cardstock, I just had to add these hot air balloons. I was hoarding them that I'll make a page and I'll add all the clouds and all the poofy clouds and all, and hello sunshine. I just loved it. So this one opens up. I controlled myself not adding anything on these 2 mats. I was like, okay fine, let's not add something here. So these are all open, so you can slide a picture till the back. That's how I did. Even the owl and all, they are open. So I have made enough space. This page itself can take 8 pictures if on one side, if you consider, and on the other side it will again take. Okay, so this is the 5th month, and this one has got a bottle, pretty bottle, and a butterfly at the back. And this is again a photo mat, and this is open so you can slide a picture inside this. Then there is a cute little owl here, and I like that owl because it has googly eyes again. So the mat opens up like this, and you can slide in a picture here, and then there are few here. There's a pretty tag I made. They are plain at the back purposefully because I have not given a lot of journaling space. That's why I've kept my mats plain at the back. So if you want to add a picture, you can add a picture, or you can journal, or you can add a picture behind and journal on these, because they are pretty pastel and you can easily write with a black pen. It's very easy to do that. And this one is soft and sweet. I really like this page, and it just brings out the pinks and purples so well. I liked it. So this is the 6th. I hope you guys are liking it as well. So this is the 6th month. Butterfly and a butterfly at the back. So bonus 2 butterflies. And there's another tag which I glued it here to make a photo, pocket photo. Pocket for the tag. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is wrong with me. And there's a cute little bottle. This opens up again, and there are 2 mats similar to what I made, but this time instead of the flowers I added butterflies. So, and it opens up. There's a diagonal pocket, and 3 more mats are inside here. Look at the cute teddy. Okay, so this is the page, and there's another pocket here which has a picture for my sister and me and my handprint, so you can put that in here. So 7th month. This one has a little bib and butterfly at the back. And there are a few mats in here as well, and a picture place. You can put a little picture here. I have kept this space for that. I didn't want to cover it up and lose that little picture space, because I am sure when the picture comes, these pockets will look really nice. This is the 8th month. Again a tag to make the pocket. I really like the 8th month. I don't know why. Out of all the tags I made, I like the 8th month. Maybe because it has got a heart and little booties at the back. So this opens up. This is held by ribbon, and there's 1, and there's 2 and 3. So this is open. You can put a picture behind this, And there are two more. I loved this, guys. I mean, like, I really loved it. I don't know, I must have, really dug into my stash to find all these stickers. I had 3 of them and I was not, no, I want one more, and I dug. I wasted 30 minutes, but yay, worth the 30 minutes. Then the 9th month. So this tag, what it does, it holds the page back, but it is magnetic. But still, I made sure that, if you put a lot of pictures, then also there'll be no problem. So a flower at the back and heart. Actually, these are not flowers, these are floral brads, but I use them as stickers. So there's a cute little banner on the top. Let me show you that quickly. And the page opens. An owl here and a heart there, and the page opens again. A little cute elephant and a tag for journaling space, or you can put a picture if you want. And this one is glued on. So, and a little kangaroo again. And I love this fuchsia pink. It is Fabriano cardstock. I just loved it. It is such vibrant color. I loved it. This is the 10th month. I know I'm saying loved it a lot. Please forgive me for doing that. And the cute hand winner. And a cute heart at the back. I loved it. Oh, okay. I love 10th month also as much. So there's another mat here. Cute little pocket. Flips open. There's one space here for picture, another here. And this is a pocket page. So you have lot of mats here and here. So this is just a page to hold a lot of pockets. And another pocket is here behind the pages. Oh my god. First birthday and footprint. Okay, now it's the last page, and this one is a waterfall. Let me take you through this. 1, 2, and this 11th one tag. I just stuck it between. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it will give you 15 pictures if you do front and back, and if you just do front side, 8 pictures. So I think that's a pretty big space. And this is the last page. I don't believe it, guys, we are already on the last page. Okay, so this one says 1 year. It has a pram or a stroller, whatever you'd like to say. And this one opens up, and there's a cute little elephant with mama elephant and baby elephant, or papa elephant and baby elephant. And this one is again an MDF happy birthday, which I again add sprinkled with a little sprinkle here and there. And I did the same thing what I did with the stroller and the baby girl thing in the front. And this opens up. Another little envelope that I've glued down. These envelopes are made with vellum, and I have added those tags here as well, and 2 mats here. There are 3 mats in here, and there are 2 behind this. So these are big ones. These are 5 by 7 ones. So that's it, guys. We are at the end of this video, and I do hope you like. Now I was talking about the changes I made from the last time. The one change that I specifically made for this album is that instead of 2 waterfall, I did 1 waterfall. Last time I did more pages, and I thought that made the album really bulky, and that fear of coming out is always there. The fear of ripping out is always there, because I do a lot of embellishments and it adds a lot of weight onto the spine. So either I had to increase the spine or decrease a page. So I reduced a page, but I made the pages more interactive from the last time. Another thing that I did is that the pocket pages last time that I used had a pocket here, and it could hold a tag, and I did embellish them with butterflies and laces. So what it did was it ripped my pockets apart, not completely, but I could see that they were ripping, and I was not happy with that. So what I did this time was I did do a simple pocket rather than adding weight into the pocket. So I made that change. Another thing that I did was last time my pages just were folding simply without giving a little gap here. So this time I added that gap. This is 1/4 inch gap. So when you add pockets or page photos or embellishments inside, there is enough space for it to come up, and there is scariness of ripping apart is not there. So that is another thing that I made. And the third change that I did was I added a lot of magnets, and I added strong ones this time. Last time I didn't add a lot of magnets. All of my pages were held by ribbons, mostly were held by ribbons. So this time I did that. And another change, that is adding the tags in the album as itself. Last time the pages were not held in the album, they were in a separate tag box. So this time that is the change that I made. So that is about this album. So I hope you guys really liked what I made, and if you do, please let me know that you liked it. And if you don't, also let me know that why you didn't like it, or if there's something else that I could change and something else that you want me to do. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a little happy this time, because the page is also really vibrant, and it's bright. Last time it was really pastely, and at a particular time I found it was looking a little dull. Not that I didn't like it, I liked it, but when now I see what I made this time, I used really bright colors. I'm more happy this time. So that's enough chatter. So I hope you guys like this video, and leave me a thumbs up if you do. Leave your comments below, and you can visit my blog for more information, more pictures, and all the list of supplies that I have used to make this album. Till the next time, see you guys, bye.